map.
Turn to pick.
Farm offensive.
True, yeah. I think a lot of the supports too, like, you know, your bounty hunters, you have...
Especially with Ramsey's start, he's just gonna start pressuring towers, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be definitely worried because, like you said, it's this early sacrifice for that huge kind of power spike the moment you get the Helm Dominator, but if that timing comes a little bit later and other heroes are strong and can just deal with you, it's like...
Coolidge? Oh, he's dead. He was super greedy there. He actually had the Shadow Walk leveled, but he didn't want to pop it.
He had the dust on Batrider, so I presume he just didn't want to...
I mean, he could just TP now and be fine.
God, he's being so annoying. He's actually just staying there.
He's like, XP, dude. Why would I leave? What are you on about, Pigeon? I need to just sap away from this Enigma and make sure level 6 never comes around. Oh, mid lane? Actually, fight going on. They managed to get the kill on the Monkey King with
angles, dude.
Autobot's rolling back to base, son.
There he goes. Give Solo the experience pod. Looks like he probably dies to Dax here unless he TP immediately.
Nah, 5 seconds to wait. He can fly across the trees, though. Maybe just get out of range, but sadly, it was the second strike from Geminate.
He's kind of playing the 5 as well. He's just been getting a lot of experience.
On Macropod, they just caught Monkey King here. Roll Thunder's going to come out to try and protect them. Appenin has to back away, but Akulis goes in, and no one will go down. They're going to stun up onto the Bounty Hunter, but still on a half HP. The Firefly is up, and that should secure a revenge kill onto both the Jakiro and...
With Enigma, you just take the first catapult. If it dies, get the second one that comes out. Keep on pushing.
I kind of feel like nerfing catapults would make sense too, because I've seen like a lot of the offlane right now is just dictated by getting like Bassi plus some sort of other pushing item and just taking a tower on the first catapult. When you buff on a catapult, it's like 2 hitting towers, and everybody, wow, that's so good, you know.
Winskus, they found Weaver. The Hack might be in a little bit of trouble here. They're going to stun him up. They can't get the silence, but they have got the fear, and that should be enough to get him before you can finish the time-lapse animation.
And I think aside from the block hole, there's not much Gambit can do to
Roger
into the radius right now.
Well, VP are going to try and fight them, though. They find the Bounty Hunter being a little bit greedy. Haste Rune used, and now Winner's Curse moving up towards the top. Weaver's been found again in the same lane. He cannot escape from death. Life for the cause of award. Or will he? He's trying to fly away. The problem is the Ember is here, and with that, Solo will fall.
So much space, though.
There's, and look at the mid tower. Yeah, they're taking it in this meantime.
I mean, it's
a worthy trade.
Technically, he did his job. If there takes is that you just fall off on your support. Like, he's got 4.8k net worth, and Enigma is sitting at 7k net worth, almost as much as the Ember. This is why I like these two heroes together.
Bot, just a friendly little neighborhood dragon, giving his life to distract his opponents. Oh, the turnaround kill there. Pangolin, nice move. The Winner's Curse distracts Ember and the Weaver. I'm buying enough toss 5 though.
Yeah, that's not great. Unfortunately, no track kill for Gambit, but that bug,
Oh, turnaround. Not enough damage. They couldn't get across when they're boss. Although now with Lone Druid here, they might be able to make something happen. Although he's taking a lot of damage right now. Ramsey's going to turn around, trying to get the roar out, but the Hack moves away. Now Old Coolidge here as well. They want to get rid of Ramsey. The Cold Embrace to keep him alive. The Midnight holds down as well. Moving across, no one trying to get involved in the fight. The last who's down in the Enigma. They're going to get rid of him. They jump straight in. Finally, they get rid of Lone Druid. Can they find more, or will they be claimed instead? Ember moving forward. He still has the Flame Guard to work with. Happening. Gonna jump across. Has got the Searing Chains off cooldown now, but Roger sidestepping. Diffusal. He can't get across the line. He actually gets caught in the end. Courtesy of the Weaver. Happening's the one to get the kills.
That Arcane Room is safe for Winter's Curse to interrupt the black hole. Although Wyvern does almost have the Blink Dagger, which is definitely going to help out with getting that thing.
Bounty in trouble. He did get found, but this is the life of the Bounty Hunter, as we said.
And these other items is just more value early on into the game. And then, like, eventually your medallion builds into a Solar Crest.
Happening. Look at him going. Searing Chains on 2. Doing Remnant straight into this. Wyvern in a bit of trouble. The Ice Buff down, the Max Bar as well. Ensures the death. The Shuriken Toss coming through. Roger has to retreat. Pasha is arriving to try and fight here, but they don't really have an entrance. Instead, their bear might die if they're not careful. Ramsey's poor little bear cub is taking a lot of damage. We'll get pretty low, and the Hack will move in with the Diffusal to just clean it up and get himself a nice goal. Oh, nice deny, though. No one. Has to activate the BKB to ensure that he doesn't die, though, for that. I'm not sure.
Later on. I think that with how the game's gone now, with the Hawk picking up some items, gonna close the Maelstrom as well. If you kind of time the...
Roger. They just found the Ember Spirit here. They just casually walk in the jungle, and they might get the kill with the roots coming out. It's enough to bring him down the black hole, connects onto the bear and the Pangolier, but they haven't caught anyone else. The Wukong's is going to go down in immersion. He just put himself in the center of a big mess. That might
definitely be the opening that you need. But yeah, going back to Solar Trust as well, if you time that together with the Maelstrom, it's going to be a lot of damage for the Weaver.
Yeah, they're going in. The Coolidge down to half HP. Can they actually finish off the life off? One more tap would do it. The Fairburn is going to stop on him as they move across and look for the easy kill onto FNG. Which will set up a push. Maybe they could actually press start these fights. Because you can't easily lock down the Pangolier from afar, right? Unless he really screws up and gets caught by an Ice Bomb. Like Lone Druid is right now. Luong going to push backstab right now. FNG in a lot of trouble. Will go down. They drop the Macropire. And Ramsey's on half HP. The Cold Embrace is fighting up against the burn here. The buyback comes out. The Black Hole's going to be there as well. On the back line onto no one, but it's not good enough, actually. He's so damn tanky with the Wukong's down. The amount of armor he has. The Hack's going to chase through, though. Diffuser will slow him down. And Weaver might finally seal the deal onto this Monkey King kill. Trying to move down the low ground, guarding Greaves to heal up. Pasha backing up here as well, and no one will be found. Boundless Strike will not slow anyone down as the Coolidge chases forward. They should at least find Solo. Nice shuriken toss across to ensure that the TP gets cancelled, and Wyvern will join two of his cores in the grave.
Here first. Well, he has the Aegis. It's not the hero you want to go on.
This is the state in which Gambit are happy to do once 5 manning into towers. The Hack charging forward. We'll get Rude up. Fierce there as well. BKB coming up. No one. The lasso. Onto Enigma trying to get through in time with the Ice Pop. The Macropire. It won't be enough to protect him. Jakira now needs to get out of this, but he can't. Monkey King hits a little bit too hard. The buyback is out from Enigma, but he still does not have that Blink Dagger, so it's going to be a long, slow walk back to the fight. The side, the Coolidge just juking everyone out here. He's going to chains out into Wyvern. Still has the Winter's Curse. Doesn't want to have to expend it though. Might be forced to. He's going to go down. Double kill already for Afon. The chase up for more. The Hack is trying to pursue onto Ramses here. Diffusal in 5 seconds, but nice cover from No One to try and ensure they can escape. Diffusal mark, but high ground.
But they can't push this high ground with the Wukong's up, since he's doing damage right now. No One has picked up a Deso, so he's going to do a little bit more. He did a lot in that fight, but it was only on the supports.
Pasha being chased here, has the wrong Thunder. Shuriken didn't drop, he can get off now, and now Enigma. He sticks his neck out, and that's going to get chopped right off. He can't get away from this. The Wukong's went down to ensure that that's the case. They'll follow through onto FNG as well. The Hack trying to get rid of the bear, but they'll get rid of the dragon quick. The Hack now needs to actually time-lapse and look to escape this. He still has the Aegis, but doesn't want to expend it. Solo will protect himself with Cold Embrace. Last is going to come out. Dragon Bounty on Aaron. Swashbuck was out to silence him up, and Afon will just sear and chains and escape to the right side of the fight. But on the left side, Coolidge struggling to get away from the overwhelming damage to the Pangolier and of the Batrider. But instead, they take a little bit too much time. They might actually enable a turnaround kill as Pasha does go down. On the other side, Afon did fall to the overwhelming forces of VP, but the Hack, he's just being toyed with. He can't find a single kill here.
The aura that you get from that when you fall below 20% HP. And honestly, I kind of want to say, like, Enigma's not and have like 10x the effectiveness. It feels like he's not really a threat for his team, where he should be at this point, because you have a bounty hunter who's your other core.
Well, he tried and failed, but he tried. I think you're right with the kind of idea of the Blink Dagger, although it's harder in this game, right? Being the elusive kind of figure in the fights that you imagined and wanted the Enigma to be, basically.
Yeah, frustrating to play versus
Ice Pop, Macropie down. This might be the opportunity for a black hole, and there it comes out. On the Lone Druid alone, but the Winter's Curse interrupts, so the Wukongs will go down, interrupted by the use of the Shuriken. Gonna get them low, BKB from No One, stay alive, but Ramses won't be so lucky. He will go down, nice control, onto the Weaver, gets the kill, dead for 100 seconds, moving across. They'll find the Monkey King, and, well, they did actually find the Wyvern on the side. Pasha won't be able to escape, he'll drop the gem on the ground, and Gambit take a very convincing win in this fight near the Roche Pit.
That was perfect. Just hold like one person. That's it. You win the fight. If you force out the Wyvern ult, you don't want to use the ult there. We've seen the ult be used pretty effectively with the Wyvern to set up for kills. So forcing it out like that, and still the Lone Druid dies to the other disabled. Same thing goes for Roger on Bat. It's just, the initiations are so important that unfortunately you have this 5-1 on Bat.
Well, Roger's trying to go in. BKBs, they've activated No One, moving across to the Wukongs. They want to try and get rid of Immersion as they know he's black hole soon, and he just evaporates. Solo does as well, though. 1-for-1 trade right now. Big commitment for VP. Can they find more? Buyback comes out in Solo. Lone Druid's been found. Lasso's going to be there. Roll Thunder through. Can they control the Weaver? They might be able to, but the BKB comes in time. No! He doesn't get it in time. Mid-animation again! It just keeps on happening. Next on the hit list is Jakira. Pasha trying to hold him in spot. Ice Pop's going to come out. A lot of damage resistance for Pangolier, but he is running low on mana. He's a swashbuckle pull away. Stun does come out on Ember. That'll cover his escape. They need to get out because Weaver did buyback and they don't have the control left to kill him off again. So they will find Solo, and that is actually going to be a dieback, which, you know, we're at that stage where you're going to approach these high grounds, and your Wyvern...
This hero...
It's big gain.
And then with the bounty tracks, too, he's got a Spear Vessel, Dual Scepter, and 1,400 gold to boot.
Incredibly strong. I feel like the Bat Rider...
Lasso, they're going to drag in, they found the Enigma. Imagine, he stuck his head out again. He keeps showing at the front of these fights and paying the ultimate price. Pangolier, Lock of Bounty Hunter in this choke point, keeps stunning him up. The Winner's Curse comes out as well. Backfire goes down, Ice Path as well. FMG just trying to cover his cause. Monkey, BKB's up and moves away. Swashbuckle through, Passion just trying to escape up against the back. Solo's going to get low. The Cold Embrace, he can't protect himself. They'll move out of the Wukong, so just try and wait it out before re-engaging. Ramsey's down to half HP. He's showing a little bit too far forward here. Needs to back off. No one. Being backstabbed by Aphon. Is going to move with the Flame Guard active. It should be enough to bring down the Monkey King. And Ramsey was going to attempt to keep himself alive. It might not be enough, though. The Ice Path does land, and with that, he will fall. The buyback came out from the Monkey King, but not in time to change anything about Ramsey's fate.
Ramses is no buyback. They don't know it.
The Wukong's used. You know you've got about a minute to go.
They don't know, though. They don't know if we can just buy back and they take a fight, though. That's the problem. And we still have a lasso on Roger. I really think that... Okay, number one, Enigma needs to stop dying. Like, this needs to actually stop. This is too much. This is the point where it's like... Okay, Jakira's dead. I don't know when he survives this.
Yeah, fire.
Like
in the Roche Pit, and remember they're up against the Pangolier, up against the Bat Rider and the Monkey King, but VP need to act fast. Solo wrapping around. This was going to come out. Roll Thunder as well onto Jakira, but they've already finished off the road. They need to act fast. The Winner's Curse going to call the lasso as well, dragging both of them across so that the Bounty Hunter just keeps actually attacking. And now they're going to move it with the Wukong's down. Can they do enough damage here? The Fear comes out. Enigma, he can't throw out the Black Hole. He's just going to fall down. No, he's gone. Going to have to buy back straight away alongside the Jakiro. Solo trying to move away. Gambit just going to chase on through. Only Coolidge takes half the HP of this Wyvern. On the other side, though, Dahak stands his ground. The BKB active. Ramsey's down to half HP. Timelat's looking to move away from no one who has the DD. Will be able to do so. But now, slow Ember just trying to get a Remnant out, so he has a backup plan just in case. Rude. Pangolier can't move away quick enough. No mana, no life, no chance of getting out in one piece. They force the buyback out on the Wyvern. Bongs in 35.
I don't know more buybacks on the AP side, though. Ramses finished the BKB on his bear, so does not have the gold. I mean, there's cooldowns on everybody else.
His bear that was closer to dying than it appeared there.
Bear. If it dies, it's really bad. That's 70 seconds, no bear.
And they know.
No buyback.
No one gets the lifesteal, but now in a little bit of trouble. They actually hit him up the E-Blade. Wrong fun's going to be used. BKB actually trying to move in quick enough. Lasso there. Enigma, he can't actually get the Black Hole out. Is he actually going to go down here? They're going to root him up. Abyssal, they throw everything at this goddamn man to see if he'll die, but he's staying alive. The Winner's Curse coming out. They need to get rid of him, but he's so close to dying. He'll stay alive. The buyback comes out from no one. They finally get rid of Enigma, but now, do they have enough left for the rest of Gambit? I don't think so. They're just trying to run away. Ramsey's down to half HP already. Roger has the sidestep because Weaver hits too hard. The Wukong is going to come out, but Monkey King getting shredded inside his own ultimate. All this armor is making no difference, and it looks like game one might actually go the way of Gambit as Ramses will fall just outside his found. GG comes out. Gambit take game one.
I'm shocked.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just like usually when there's an Enigma that dies, there's a refresher.
To the regularity as well, like it's not your big Enigma support where this cooldown is huge, or even a Brewmaster support. It's pretty low. I think it's what, 70 seconds.
I really like the for VP. The Darkseer against the melee hero is really good, and the Pango is in 4th position like this. Has a very hard time early on. It's in a dual lane, and it's
What's going on? First Blood is drawn. Playing a last month or so, right? With people picking up Nyx even more, we've really got to see some possible shine in the laner phase, especially with these Impales. Oh, another double stun. FNG turns around Magic Missile. They're trying to get kill started so he doesn't lose the mana, but nope, he's gonna get it. He might die for it, but he says +2 to me, and good luck casting your spells when you get back. Is FNG gonna... Okay, he's going mid. Is it just warding? It must be just warding. There's no way you can gank this Storm.
He can pick up a decent rune, maybe. We did see, so it looks like no one is holding the point.
He's got DD. He's going top. They're diving. Immersion's pretty low. They actually want to turn around. Magic Missile comes out and Solo. The punishment for taking his smarts is there.
Nice.
Mangoes, maybe?
Brew is actually like notoriously one of the worst heroes to play against Bouncer. If you die once, you can't use clap and then split. Like, you actually need to buy stat items.
No one? He went bot. The hack is fighting on this though. Verify's going to come out. Surge going to be there. The Wolf's trying to do enough to hack. Moving across the creep camp. If no one gets hit once though, he'll go down. So he has to be careful. He has no mana left either. Pasha says, fine, I'll clean up the kill. The creeps won't get you.
When I say that, it seems like DK just destroys lanes that he shouldn't. But in this situation, he's doing well, but it's about even.
They might try and kill Storm. The problem is he just got 6. FMG is here. Even clarified up to make sure he'll be able to use both spells. No one's going the other way, and while that's happening, top lane immersion, that means Brewmaster just ends up poor by the 10 minutes mark, compared to where you'd maybe expect him to be if there wasn't that additional pressure coming out. And now pressure on the Dragon Knight. They'll try and bring him down. Nice double stun coming out beautifully in the vacuum back as well to keep him all close. DK will fall, trying to chase him to Coolidge. He'll at least be able to pick up the rune, but the wall goes down and the Centaur Stomp coming off cooldown in 2 seconds. I don't think they even need it. He's dead either way, or he should be. Depends on the missed chances. Oh, the Impale actually blocked here, but they're going to surge forward with the Centaur, and they'll close up a double kill for Passion.
Regens, which plus all of your other regen items as well. But that scales multiplicatively, so you can actually get a second Bloodstone. Get double again. It's pretty nuts.
Gambit doesn't have a swallow, so just having the heal of the Bloodstone is also very nice.
And you have the Global Silence as opposed to needing more. Good, and the Roll Thunder coming in. Global Silence is going to actually be used, and Venge will pay the price for it. Mango's stuck at the base right now. He can't actually get out. He has got the Swashbuckler available as the Silence Enslit's going to be used. Jumping straight on top of Nyx. Roger's gone. They find more out of this. They activate the Lycan Wolf form. Ramsey's just going to stand his ground with the God Strength active. Does a lot of damage. There's the Vortex. Dragon back. We'll get the kill on the Pangolier. Now pursuing for more. Afon next on the hit list, but can they get him? Oh.
Like with the swap in, it was like a kind of a swap, you know? Kind of unnecessary, super aggressive.
They'll pay a price for it though. The Coolidge will go down here. No easy way to escape. And they're just wasting the time of VP as best you can to make sure everyone else gets out alive.
A lot of items. The Lycan, of course, with the pushing. You've the Dragon Knight with the ultimate. Just super tempting to go for that push. Okay, we can get an early tier 3 win.
By immersion. They found an easy kill. Roger just doing Roger things. Or Nyx things in this case.
I said they need to get some more items up. The Hawk is going for a quick before they can actually go for the next push, so...
Hello.
Important kill to find since he has the Global Silence again. You will find it indeed.
An easy kill too. You will have enough regen to actually do those like long range zips. It's just double damage right now.
He's going to try and use it as well. Goes on the Brewmaster who has the split. If he can force that out of him though, it's worth because you could easily just escape afterwards. Swashbuckler won't get the silence they were looking for, but we'll get the disarm. Merchant charging up, getting ready to go for the move and will. But can he actually catch no one? He's going to keep just ball lightning away. Out of mana now, so they might actually be able to punish no one. Still with the DDs, they have to be a little bit careful. Brief Fire to reduce damage split's going to come out, and Lycan has activated the Shapeshift mode. Going to chase down on the Pasha. Dump on turn. Cyclone's up in the air. They can get Storm off this. Global Silence going to be used, but Darkseer is already dead. And when he comes down, no one, he'll be dead too. He has no mana left and no life either. That's actually a big win when you think about it, right? It's just
fight. And oh, speaking of which, bot lane.
Trying for Coolidge here. He does have a TP, so he knows he can't choose for out the stun. And now he's got the assistance there, and the damage is enough to bring him down.
Maybe. And Panda having a really rough time in this game.
And I guess you could say, oh, gonna be a jump. No one. Trying to make the move. Force the magic missile on the swap out. Vacuum next on the free. Ron Thunder's going to come out. No one. Just looking to kill an FNG as that's the easy one. Might pursue for a little bit more. Just going to back away though. Happy that Pangolier had to use his ultimate defensively.
I think again, Ramsey still.
I think the thing I was going to highlight here is actually like last.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
But I'm kind of going the wrong way. Looking to be more offensive, more aggressive.
Jump in. Afon going in first. The stun follow up in response with the vacuum. The double stun through the Impel. Beautiful. Locks him on the spot and Dragon Knight goes down. BP. Well, they didn't have to go looking for the fight. The fight came to them, and Dahak has to expend the ultimate just to run away.
The way that you help Ramses, because it's a Sven. You just want to make sure that he doesn't get kited.
Basically flexing to the state of the game and flexing on this Lycan right now. The Orca being shown. They did use the global stance to make sure there was no sort of rebuttal.
Everywhere, people have to go on you. We saw it in the last game. Using your HP as a resource is a real thing. The Enigma did it, and it was obviously worked out really well.
Well, in the end, Swap's going to come out, but Pangolier not protected. Ramses with the backstab. A Kulik stance, so he can't even use the split. Will fall as well, and they might keep chasing for more vacuum. Wall goes down. FNG joins him in the grave. He was trying to save his life, and in the end, he couldn't even save himself. They're going to find another one. Shapeshift activated, but Dahak going to be stunned up. The Stormhammer moving forward with the God Strength. Might be enough to bring him down. With the Vortex dragging him in, it will. It's been a big criticism of Necros in the past. I mean, we've seen a lot of TIA. We've seen a lot when Arc Warden was in the meta. It is the kind of drawback of this item choice. It really can just enable your opponents.
Yeah. It's a rough one when there's a Sven one-hitting him on the end. Look at the dancing.
Oh, there's a global stance. Brewmaster, he wants to dance, but not anymore. Afon with the BKB moving in the Dragon Tail, but too late. His Brewmaster is down. The buyback's going to come out. He needs to get that split off there. So use the wrong thunder. FNG getting low on HP will fall. Afon. BKB has ran out now, so the Spike Carapace does in fact hurt. Nice roll thunder through by Immersion, but they're all so damn tanky, they barely feel it. Solo, who should be the squishy easy kill, sitting on half HP courtesy of that Crimson Guard and double bracer. He'll finally die, but this is what you find. For all that, you lose your melee, you lose your tier 3 tower, you have to buy back. Wait, GG? They call GG?
He's done.
Like, he didn't even wait. He left the game. I didn't notice the call until I saw him disconnect.
Go next. Whatever. Go game 3.
Pick.
Rotate early towards the with the stairs like boom.
I think it's also like what does Earth want to build, right? Like in terms of regen items. I mean, you get mana regen talent at 10, but that's a long way away.
No one?
Oh, they're going on him anyway, are they? Yeah, they rotate in. The fish is on point. Immersion dives the tower. They get the first blood, and Immersion even live. But you don't have to put yourself in danger.
It's honestly, it's another one of these abilities. It's like, has 2 abilities in the top lane.
Yeah, Pasha's got, a Coolidge. All right.
715, something like that, on one target. That's unacceptably high for a 60-second cooldown global ability.
So that horror story is what it is, and Dahak is trying to be the horror story here with the Enrage active. They're looking across from the Willow instead, as the Fissure blocked him in. Roger can't escape, and they'll get this tier 1 tower. This is actually Gambit's rat lineup work, as you know, in about the next 2-3 minutes. Urs is likely to try and sneak Roche.
Meander in there with the Nature's Prophet, 2 Peace Treants. You'll never know. Person gets
Solo in trouble. They just sprout him up. Venge might go down here, even with a Tinker nearby. No one doesn't have the damage to support that.
Every time you press this Rapid Nature, every single lane just loses all of its creeps. And even if you don't get the last hits, it just doesn't matter. It's all about pushing in the wave so that somebody has to deal with it.
His Solo's nearby has the Wave of Terror. Looks the wrong way, sees the wrong way to hack. Phase boon out. Needs some protection here. It's going to hurt a lot, and the Rook actually gets him. It hit. It was actually hidden by the Shadow Realm hit. He couldn't see it.
FNG. Save. Oh, he might end up dying here.
No, Ramses can't get close enough. He hits pretty down. Until that point, these fights, when Gambit approach them, like, first in their mind has to be the Brew, right? He has to just be eliminated instantly. And you can't give him the time to really get that Radiance, because if you don't have the BKBs online by then, you mentioned the mischance, so that's going to screw over us first. And Immersion, he's alone here. No way out of that. We'll try and help him. We get a Fissure out at least. He can get a follow-up stun, but it's too late. He is dead. And on the side, Oracle go down to secure a double kill for Tinker. BP, are they going to notice that they've smoked up? They have to be suspicious of this. Bash going to move forward. The arrangement used. They just want to finish off the roast right now. Terrorize going to come out split as well. But no, egg gets picked up by Dahak. Can they find the value? Oracle? Yeah, long HP will go down. The Fissure cannot protect. And now they sprout up. Good try for the TB away. Gets swapped back towards his death though. They lose 2. They do at least secure the Roach, though.
Once a BKB is down, Primal Split, and this gives time for Tinker to do damage. And like when you have a Tinker on your team, you don't need to do any damage. Here it is. Okay, right on the Earthshaker.
Yeah, they find him. He's already used the fissure. No escape from that. Just dies almost instantly. I got pressure just continues. Like they never seem to be in position in time to respond to VP's moves. That heal's coming out. The hack will escape though. The push. Val's gonna go down.
Maybe get the Tinker in the trees.
Oh, they see him. The ping's coming out right now. No one. Going to be attacked here. Sprouted up. Has to go set to the BKB. Afon swapped away, though. They're just trying to make sure there's no threat to Tinker. They do have to throw down the ult. It's not enough. Ramsey stays alive. Battletrons. Ruin up Ursa. The Echo Slam on the back line. Not achieving much. In fact, it's just a whiff as Immersion dies. And Ursa will go down into the Great Wither. Ramsey stays alive. They're pursuing for more. Magic Missile comes out. OD protected by the False Promise, but the Clap's going to be there. The Yule's up. And when he comes down, he hasn't really got many teammates left to protect him. The Sprout to try and buy enough time. Older Killer's doing everything he can. But he can't keep OD alive. He can't even keep himself alive, as the supports will just try and run him down with the Curse Crown coming out. He gets invis just in time. Moving in. Clap's going to be there. Stun. Just in range of the sentry here. And the laser from no one will get the kill.
He could just finish off the E-Blade early as well to help out when the early price is on the target. Just have that extra save for that target himself.
Oh, they're the ones jumping to target. Swap comes in and Oracle is in a deep mess. No assistance either. Look at the rest of that Gambit. They just say, nope, leave.
Just that additional lockdown. Definitely good to, you know, just pick off some of the side lanes. If you can get like the Nature's Prophet or the OD or something like that, you can just end the game after that pick off.
Oh, Solo, just giving his life for the cause. He was pretty far forward, so I think we can just classify that under tanking again.
Yeah, but look how tanky was this one.
No armor items. She has 50% physical resist and then 1600 HP.
Roger. Gambit, you know, you'll give credit to Gambit.
Cutting the wave with the extra treants at level 15, which he actually went for the 10 armor because he's tanky build. But with the Vlads, your treants just clear a whole wave because they can lifesteal, they can do damage, and then you
VP don't seem to care. They've just bypassed this. A creep wave snuck in.
Kill the creeps, boys!
They're not going to do it quick enough. The melee racks will go down. Even if you stun him up, Ramses will not stop. The Glyph's going to come out now, but he hits so hard because of that damage talent. He could probably just work through the back door if need be.
Oh,
that's a tree.
Trees.
Yeah, it's actually blocking it. He finally realizes where he actually cut the tree correctly, and he'll get the melee rack, so value gain.
Just always going to be able to get your ultimate off.
Oh my god.
They're going to catch him.
Yeah. He was actually sitting, he had a sentry down, he thought he was safe. And they caught just a glimpse of him because of the River Ward. Now they're going to chase for more. The Hex is going to come out. Oracle's been seen as well. The swap forward solo says, I want that kill.
That's a gem too, so...
And the very least, take the siege as well.
Yep.
Just about.
Got all the auras, plus 17 damage, an extra attack speed, minus armor on the towers.
It seems to be the sad story of Akulich as well. He's done it again. He is cutting the creep wave, but they already got one way through.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to do this on a siege creep wave. Fortunately, though, it's low enough that Immersion can kill it. Where did OD die?
Oh, he died bottom of the Tinker.
Oh, yeah, he went down. Unexpected.
Yeah, that should just be Midas, honestly.
You can't stop it.
The OD, and if you try and go in and fight, unless you get an amazing echo here, there's nothing you can really do.
Well, they're not stacking. Instead, they're going to split preemptively and just look to go. The Hex did come on a solo, but now you commit a lot of control there. Where is it for the rest of the team? BKB under hack just so you can run away, essentially. Stun out the Prophet so you can't get involved. Cyclone up in the air. Oracle won't be able to save anyone. And Ramsey says base. Hit base right now. We want those Megas. And Brute's going to come out. Prophet. He's found. He's dead. The fissure will not change that outcome. Oracle not able to save anyone's life because these Cyclones and the GG comes out. VP take the series 2-1, keeping the standard way of winning series alive.
VP way? 3,400. What is that?
3,140 GG.